Welcome to the Old Charles. Today, we're talking about the United States half dollar from 1974 and why this coin still matters to collectors and everyday people who find it in their change. The 1974 half dollar is part of the Kennedy half dollar series, which began in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his assassination. This coin carries a lot of history and emotion, which makes it popular even decades later. The 1974 half dollar was made for circulation, and millions were produced at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. The Philadelphia coin has no mint mark. The Denver coin shows AD, and the San Francisco mint mainly produced proof versions for collectors. These coins are made from a copper nickel clad composition, which means there is no silver content in regular circulation pieces, unlike earlier Kennedy half dollars. When we talk about value, most 1974 half dollars found in circulation are worth face value, which is 50 cents. However, condition plays a very important role. A coin that is heavily worn, scratched, or damaged usually stays close to face value, but a coin that looks clean, bright, and shows strong details can be worth more to collectors. Uncirculated 1974 half dollars that have never been used in daily transactions can sell for a higher price, especially if they have full luster and no marks. These coins may be valued a few dollars, depending on demand, and condition-proof coins from the San Francisco Mint are specially made with sharp details and mirror-like surfaces. These proof versions are often worth more than circulation coins and are popular with collectors who enjoy high-quality finishes. Some collectors also look for errors on 1974 half dollars. These errors can include off-center strikes, double details, or missing clad layers. Error coins are rare, and their value can be much higher, depending on how noticeable and unique the mistake is. Finding an error coin can turn an ordinary half dollar into a very exciting discovery. The design of the coin features a left-facing portrait of President Kennedy, while the back shows the presidential seal with an eagle shield and stars. This strong design is one reason many people save these coins, even if they're only worth face value. Even though the 1974 half dollar is not considered rare, it still holds a place in American coin history. It represents a time when half dollars were still commonly used in everyday life. Today, many people keep them as souvenirs, family keepsakes, or starter coins for new collectors. If you have a 1974 half dollar at home, it is a good idea to check its condition and mint mark. Look for shine, sharp details, and any unusual features. While most will not make you rich, they are still fun to collect and can slowly gain interest as fewer remain in circulation. The history of the United States half dollar in 1974 is closely connected to the legacy of President John F. Kennedy and the changes happening in American coinage during the 1970s after the assassination of President Kennedy. In 1963, the half dollar was redesigned in his honor and first released in 1964. This made the Kennedy half dollar one of the most emotional and meaningful coins in United States history. By 1974, the coin had already become a familiar part of American money. During the early years, many people saved Kennedy half dollars as keepsakes, which caused shortages in circulation. Because of this, the United States Mint continued producing large numbers of half dollars in the following years, including 1974, to encourage public use. By this time, the silver content had already been removed from circulation coins and replaced with a copper nickel-clad composition, making the coin more affordable to produce. The year 1974 was a period of economic change in the United States, with inflation rising and metal prices increasing. This affected how coins were made and used. Half dollars were still produced in large quantities at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, while the San Francisco Mint focused on making proof coins for collectors. Even though production was high, the half dollar slowly began disappearing from everyday transactions as people preferred smaller denominations. The 1974 half dollar represents a turning point in the history of the denomination. It was one of the last years when half dollars were made mainly for circulation, before they became less common in daily use. Today, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar stands as a reminder of a changing era in American history and coinage, and continues to be collected by people who appreciate its connection to President Kennedy and the story of United States money. The condition of a United States half dollar from 1974 plays a very important role in how collectors view the coin and how much interest it can attract when this coin was widely used in everyday transactions. Many pieces became worn over time, which is why condition matters so much today. A circulated 1974 half dollar usually shows clear signs of where the high points on President Kennedy's hair and face may look smooth. The eagle on the reverse may have less detail, and the surface can show scratches, nicks, or dull color. These coins are very common and are normally kept as examples of everyday history rather than valuable collectibles. And about uncirculated coins shows only light, where these coins may still have some original shine and most design details remain visible. Small marks from storage or handling are normal, but overall the coin looks cleaner and sharper than heavily circulated pieces. Collectors often prefer these coins because they balance affordability and appearance. An uncirculated 1974 half dollar has no wear from circulation. The surfaces still show strong mint luster, and all design details are crisp. Even though there may be small marks from the minting process, these coins are much more desirable to collectors and can carry a higher value compared to war examples. Proof coins made at